I am a former 4-H member. I spent 35 years as an extension agent for the NDSU Extension Service, and I am now retired. And so I volunteer where I am needed and wanted, and I've done a lot of judging in the last few years at county fairs and things like that. So that's basically what I've been doing since I retired.
Mainly is to be involved in the Rough Rider Fair and Expo, and wherever else they need help if there's an event.
My main contribution, if you want to call it that, is I'm a livestock auctioneer. So in different 4-H achievement days, I'll come and sell the premiums or the animals, depending on the situation.
I went to National 4-H Club Congress in Chicago in 1959 for entomology. And I have 2 sisters, and we all 3 got to go on entomology from the state of North Dakota.
Be with my friends. I mean, that's still the same. Kids still like that. And doing things with them. You know, I grew up on a farm, and we didn't have a lot of money, and so we spent a lot of time working in the garden, and I helped in the fields, and with the tractor and the cattle and stuff like that. But that gave you a chance to socialize and be with your friends.
Part of the process is that there's always a story to go along with raising the calf or raising a chicken, and so we got to see a lot of that. And yes, I was influenced by that. My dad really enjoyed selling the premium auctions, and so I definitely did learn from him, and I do enjoy doing that.
A black ribbon, it said last place on it, and when we would do like the achievement days or county fair, I'd have a poster made, and Jane upstairs would oftentimes do it, or Kay, and we'd say what the different ribbons were. And then the last place one was that if you did really a poor job, and of course nobody ever got that ribbon. So it's just it's so much the kids learning and gaining and growing from it that I don't care what kind of cow you have, or sheep, or what kind of fabric you used when you sewed, or what kind of cookies you made. What did you as a child learn, and how did that help you try something new the next time?
It took place just a year ago, and that was at an achievement days where I was selling the premiums, and the young man had a chicken. And it was different, there were, over the years you've seen different, animals that are in the premium sales. Didn't see many chickens, but a few of them, and normally they just carry him in, on their arm. And this one he had perched on his shoulder. And he walked into the arena, and the crowd was pretty much mesmerized by the fact that he could even get that done. And then we proceeded to sell the premium on him, and he walked around the arena, and that chicken just stayed right on his shoulder, just like a parrot would. And I think the premium ended up to be something in the range of around $700. So it was well worth his time to teach that chicken to perch on his shoulder.
Never. And there are so many new projects that I never ever dreamt would be possible.
I knew that 4-H would offer projects, an area of interest or work for kids that would help them develop life skills. So I really didn't think of anything not being used. I thought, the sky is the limit.
I would never have guessed that, but many things have changed over time with technology, so it doesn't surprise me, because I have seen 4-H change over the years from being pretty much strictly animals to moving into other areas that are meaningful, both in agriculture and other areas as well.
They have changed because of how society has changed, what is available. The technology kinds of things. The access to information, the access to transportation. There's more money to work with for some of them. But kids are still kids. They want to learn. They want to be with their friends. They want to have fun. That's the kinds of things.
It's definitely helped a lot of people, if you want to call it that, become adults. It does teach you things that in many cases you won't learn at home, or won't learn at school, or won't learn from your peers. Many of the things are life skills, and even if you don't directly use them in, you know, in the rest of your life as far as your occupation, you will learn many things that will make you a better person, and whether it is dealing with animals or dealing with other people. And so I think that 4-H has done a lot of good for a lot of people.
You could go back and do it all again. Would you be a 4-H'er, and would you be a 4-H leader?
Absolutely.